Alright, let's talk about how to create social media strategy for your client or any small business. Well, as a social media marketer, I completely get it. Like whenever we start our work on client's social media page, we really get clueless about how to start. What steps do we follow? What should be my workflow, right? This is the exactly reason why I have filmed this video for you so that I can reveal the exact step-by-step process I follow whenever I'm handling my client's social media account, and this exact roadmap and strategies has helped me deliver great results, views, conversions to my client. And in fact, this is the exact roadmap helped me go from 0 to 100k followers on my Instagram page. So I'm sure you're going to get a lot of value packed tips, so stay tuned till the end. Plus I have a lot of freebie and surprise calendar idea sheets for you that I'll be revealing with time. So what are we waiting for? Let's get it started. By the way, if you're watching me for the very first time, hi, I'm Prachi Gautam. I'm 6 years experienced social media expert, digital marketer, coach and a freelancer. I've already worked with 100 plus brands, helped them build a strong presence on digital platforms, helped them generate dollars of revenue, and was honored with helping 6,000 plus beginners like you deliver the great results to the brands. And today, I'm on a mission to hand over you the exact strategy so that you'll be able to deliver the great results to your client and retain them for a longer run. So, are you ready? Let's begin our today's video on how to create a standout social media strategy for your client. Alright, so in today's video, I'm gonna share with you this 5-step process I follow. We will start with understanding business objective. Second, we will be talking about profile optimization. Third, creating perfect content strategy. Fourth, we'll be talking about story marketing for lead generation, and fifth, the paid ads. Let's start with first step, which is understanding the business objective. In this step, we understand what's the current priority of the brand. What are they trying to attain from social media? In general, business have these 3 common objectives. A is awareness. Second, promotion. It could be about their product or any sales or offers they are running. And third, it could be about getting more website traffic. So these are the 3 main goals businesses are trying to attain through social media. Okay. Now the point is, how would you identify it? You can always ask this to a client, like what are we trying to attain at this very moment from our social media page? Are we trying to build awareness, which means are we trying to reach to more customers, or are we having any coming launches or deals or offers that we would like to focus on, that we need to promote often, or we are having objective that there is a specific landing page and we want to drive our social media traffic to that specific website page. So we ask a couple of questions when we are onboarding a client. It significantly helps us to build the right social media strategy for a client that will help them achieve that specific goal. So if you're having your client right now, please go and ask these questions. After understanding the business objective, moving to the second step, which is profile optimization. This is basically the starting point of this strategy, where we are first of all doing a doctor checkup of our website and fixing all those issues. Basically, the profile optimization is this section which consists of username, profile name, bio, and call to actions. And if we are talking about Instagram, these secret strategy will help your client get potential reach and become visible by their target audience. So first is Instagram username. This should be exactly the brand name, or if you're working for a person, then it should be the person's name here. Make sure there shouldn't be any special characters, numbers, or tricky spellings involved in it. It should be the exact name. Moving to the Instagram name, here it's a big game. If you stuff the keywords, if you place keywords that define your profile, your product or services, because as it is searchable, people can exactly find you. Example, in my social media marketing page, I have written Insta SEO writing and digital marketing coach. So whenever someone is searching for digital marketing coach, Insta coach, my profile is visible to them. This is a great way to be discovered by your target audience on the right keyword that defines your product. Moving to the bio. So bio should answer these 3 questions. First of all, who is your target audience? Second line should be how are you helping them? And third line should be the call to action, how they can contact you. Let's say you're working for a t-shirt brand, then it should be like here to help women get 100% customized t-shirt. Second, have already made thousands of ladies wear what they love. And third line can be get 25% discount on your first order, or enjoy 25% off this Diwali sale, anything in between. This means the first line clarified who is your target audience, and the second line can be the validation point, which is a proving statement like you have 5,000 plus happy customers or have been featured in Forbes. Just talk about it. It will help you build trust. And third should be the call to action. It can be DM me for more inquiry, check out the exclusive collection, or get -% deal on your first order. This will encourage your audience to check out your website page, which is in your link in bio. So this is how you do the profile optimization. Now moving to the third step, which is the most important one, and it is content strategy. Well, what is content strategy? Basically, planning your content ideas to accomplish a specific goal is known as content strategy. This means if you are working for any client, and as in the first step we understood like their objective is sales, so creating a theme and producing all the content ideas around it to attain that specific goal. It could be awareness, sales, or website traffic, whatever it is. So objective again will help you create a best content strategy. But let me make it quite simple for you to create a fundamental content strategy for any brand. If you follow this strategy, you will be able to help any client get reach, views, help them go viral, and also get sales. So this content strategy consists of 4 pillars. First is awareness, second is branding, third is conversion, and fourth is virality. This is basically overall social media objective of any brand. They are trying to go viral. They are also trying to reach to the target audience. They want them to engage and build a strong relationship with a brand and also purchase from them, right? So this strategy is going to follow all the pillars. Well, I know you must be wondering like, okay, I know that these are the main objective and the pillars, but what type of content should I be creating to feed this specific pillars? Let's start with awareness. So awareness means this is basically those content which is going to be viewed by your non-follower, and if they watch it, they must get a solution to their problem or any specific tip or hack that will make them curious enough to follow you. So inside awareness building content, you can share educational content, step-by-step process, some tutorials, you can debunk the myth, you can break the misconceptions, or share any tips or facts. This type of content is basically going to help your audience get value from your brand. As you're solving their problem, they will automatically have a reason to follow you. So awareness building content makes a lot of helps you feed your audience. Example, you have a jewelry brand, then you can talk about how to select the right earring according to your face shape, or how to carefully keep your artificial jewelry so that we can use them for a longer run. Any educational topic. And then the second pillar is basically the self-branding or personal branding pillar. This is also very important. We all know about brands, but every brand is having its own uniqueness. Let's say I'm taking a name of Zomato. I'm sure that every single day you are getting an email from Zomato that makes you smile. It could be anything. Let's say if it is an Independence Day, they'll send you an email like, how's the Josh? Anything is more relatable, right? Basically, building a personal relationship with your audience is what makes you a brand. And social media also is a great method to take your audience behind the scene, what's happening, who you are. So you can talk about your experiences, your journey, your life story, or lessons, mistakes, fears, anything that you share and your audience relate with it. It basically build that relationship and help you do the personal branding. Personal branding is personality branding. Who you are, whom someone is listening to, who's the person behind this brand. We want to know about it. And this type of content will help you do that. Moving to the third pillar, which is virality. Which type of content goes viral easily? Any kind of trend, which is like any meme or any kind of trending audio. Do not forget to use short form reels for it. Or you can also participate in any funny quiz. Or you can share any secret sauce, secret myth, secret strategy. And this also works best sharing your industry news, because as it is new, a lot of people forward it. So in short, you can share industry news, you can share secret hack, you can participate in any meme, or do not forget to use trending audio. Now moving next to the fourth pillar of social media content strategy, and it is known as the conversion, which is the most important, because I know if you're working for brands, the most important metric for them is sales. So how would you help them get it? Talk about before and after conversion. Share your customer testimony, obviously. But more than that, you can talk about the uniqueness of your brand. What's the USP? Talk about the guarantee, warranty, anything that helps your customer feel more trust on you, or wherever you're getting featured somewhere, or if you have received awards or any kind of achievement, talk about it. This will help you not only do the PR but also help your audience build a strong trust and talk about the benefits of your product. There's an endless list to this type of content, but this will help you a lot. Now, if you want to get my 70 days content idea that follows distributed in different category of authority, virality, personal branding or conversion, then I'm going to drop the link of my calendar in the description. So do not forget to download it. Okay. Now let's move to the fourth step, which is the Instagram story. I'm going to share with you something that is going to blow your mind. Do you know? Just like you get one comment or one like in your carousel post or your reel is very much equals to one reply or one interaction that you receive on your story. Yes. Many of us just focus too much on posting reels and post to give opportunity to our audience to engage with our account. But dude, story is the great way. If you plan the story strategy properly, it will help you definitely boost engagement, interact with your audience, understand their demand, take their feedback, and most importantly, generate leads and drive your audience to the website, because Instagram story is the place where you can paste the link of your website or any landing page and it is clickable. There are only two places in Instagram where link is clickable. One is Instagram link in bio and second is your story. And apart from that, nowhere else the link is clickable. Obviously the DM is the one, but that is the personal communication media, right? So these are 5 story ideas for your small brand. You can first of all talk about what's happening behind the scene of your business, any product feature, designs, whatever behind the scene is happening. It will help your audience be tuned with what's happening and they can expect what you're going to launch or anything in between. Second, do not forget to again share tutorial or answer any common question that you have been commonly being asked in your DMs or comments. Third, you can share definitely some sort of hacks or tutorials. 4, you can use polls, quizzes and Q&As to understand your audience and take the feedback. Example, what kind of product you want us to launch next, or what's your biggest challenge when it comes to Dash. It will help you understand what's your audience desires and challenges and help you solve them through your product or your services. Okay. And 5th, featuring your product, services and asking people to claim a coupon or check this out while clicking on the link on that story, right? So this is how you can use the stories effectively to interact with your audience, boost engagement and generate leads. Now moving next to the 5th and the last step in the social media strategy for any brand, which is ads. Yes, all this thing that we have covered before is all about organic social media marketing, right? Organic approach through which we are naturally trying to help a brand grow and reach to their target audience. But well, if a company is running any offer, deal or sales, they just sit while. Let's say if there is a specific brand running Diwali sale, which is only for 15 days, they can't just sit quietly and see what happens organically. Obviously, in this situation, brand run the paid campaign with common objective like sales, traffic or leads. And we run these advertisements through Facebook Ad Manager, especially it's for Instagram or Facebook ad. And again, planning an ad is very subjective to the client's objective, their budget, their product type, and also the window. So I'll soon come up with the video on how to plan social media strategy for any ad campaign. But organically, I tried my best to share with you the exact social media strategy that you should be following for your brand or any small business or for any of your clients. So let me just quickly recap. We start by understanding the business objective, whether a business priority is to build awareness or generate leads or get website traffic. Then we optimize their profile. Then we get into the content pillar, content strategy, fulfilling the business demands while creating content that help them build awareness, do personal branding, get conversions and go viral. And then we talked about the story marketing in the 4th place, and 5th, ads. This is the exact workflow in a step-by-step you can follow whenever you're working with any client. Okay. Now, if you really like this video, please do not forget to subscribe to this channel, comment below and hit like if you really like. And do not forget to watch the series of social media marketing videos that I have created. I'm sure they are going to help you a lot. So that is all for now. I leave you here with the playlist. So enjoy the next video.